Hello, everybody, and welcome to SOS 31. I'm Sheds, joined by Reef, and we have an awesome first match for you: Paradise versus Crustacean Crusaders.
Yes, this matchup is going to be really fun. We got about I think Div 3 team against I don't think they're Looney, but I think they're probably about like their 4 range. We got this team was actually Paradise was formed with Eevee and Kaiser. I probably said that wrong, but those two were on Twitch this time, which we're due for. So yeah, this would be interesting to see how we see this go through as we go on to Splat Zones on Humpback Pump Track.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun matchup. Crustacean Crusader, of course, long-lived team led by Ali, aka Arcanagon, aka Scary Tetras.
And then we have a Scary Carbon on the other team, so...
Yeah, so honestly, which one do you think is going to do better in those head-to-head matchups, the Carbon or the Tetras?
It really depends on the situation, because, Carbon, it needs a lot of paint. Tetras, it could do fine. It just depends on, the context of the matchup. But, I feel like if the Carbon were to, get, a pretty good sneak onto the Tetras, that'd probably be, a good seal for the Carbon to get the pick.
Yeah, but we're going to start right now. We have both teams loaded in. We see a heavy remix on the side of Paradise, a Dynamo on the side of Crustacean Crusaders. No chargers to worry about. Other weapons pretty standard. We do see double Booyah on the side of Paradise. Phantom Missiles out, almost getting Tombs, but the Booyah Bomb does manage to hit Tombs there. Crustacean Crusader is in control, rapidly ticking down that timer, but it's a 2v2 on the field right now, and that Booyah Bomb is going to take zone for Paradise. Got the gal on the left trying to get a couple picks. Looks like he might be going after the Dynamo, but we do have one of the shooters going after him. He's going to shark over there for a little bit, see if he can't get a pick off the K-shot. It looks like a trade. Soren, I believe usually he's on Assault and Pepper, getting that pick right there. Crustacean Crusaders back in control, but 3 go down on their side. It's the only one left is Oreo. She does manage to get Eevee, who I think is playing Octoshot actually right now.
Oh, Octoshot. That's surprising considering they use Carbon, Typically, so it's other weapons that are around that, but Octoshot's, that's pretty interesting. Yes, me.
And we see Ali there getting a very, very nice pick. Ali playing under today Yente today. He's going to go over on the left, see if we can get a little flank off. Crustacean Crusaders in control. Ali does go down.
Eevee goes down too, and the same with Kaiser right now. The K-shot from the side of Crusaders Crusaders just went down, but with a good double. Paradise trying to run in to try and take back the zone, but they will not, meaning that Crustacean Crusaders takes game 1.
Yes. Very, very quickly. Kind of what you expect from Crusaders. They're a very aggressive team. They will push in and push up very, very quickly.
Which is a really good thing to have, especially since we're in playoff 3 right now. If you're in this kind of stage of the tournament, that's you really want to this is the placement rounds basically. You want to to try and get to top spot, right? You want to get to grand finals to take the tournament. You have to you can't just take groups not seriously because you don't get eliminated. You gotta
They want to get to a better bracket.
Yes.
We'll move on to Tower Control the Brief. I don't know if Paradise has a charger. I don't believe Crusaders does. I believe their backline plays exclusively heavies and I guess Dynamo, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. That will definitely play in Paradise's favor if Paradise does pull out a charger, because the charger will be a heavy in most head-to-head matchups.
Yeah, the charger has longer range. It's just a little bit easier unless it's not heavy. Just if for some reason the charger being aggressing them, they could just snap, and if they have the right aim, then they're good. So yeah, going up to Tower Control Reef. If I'm being honest, I will not be surprised if they pull out a Carbon. this time.
I want to see the Carbon. I would love to see a Carbon Tetris fight.
Yeah. Carbon is really good on Reef, you know, with all the ledges and stuff. You know, you could just use Sarking and there it is. So it'll be interesting to see. So we will hopefully see that Tetris and Carbon matchup.
We will, because we see Eevee with Carbon and Ali with the Tetris, both teams running an NZAP, one team running K-Shot, one team running Octoshot, and then, of course, both teams with remixes, so no Charger versus Heavy matchup. It will be interesting to see which of the Heavies will be better. We already see Eevee in the corner. He is going to have to jump back. It just barely survives there. Roundy pushing up really nicely, gets a pick off on the enemy NZAP, although Ali, his teammate, does go down. Crusaders, though, grab the tower first.
Yeah, they got that little bit of a push and get that little bit of progress, which is really what you want to have to try and start it. But it's not something that you would want to keep for long, just because of the fact that, you know, you only read the tower for a few seconds, and that's lead. Which looks like Paradise may be able to take that right now, considering that at the time there were three people down. So, you know, having that bit of a lead and having only one person up, that's not really good. But it looks like, as I say that, Paradise wasn't able to take it. They were just there. They were right there, but the game registered the 293 to, you know, try and prevent ties. And now Crusaders is now pushing back up to about, and they just finished checkpoint 1.
Yeah, Booyah just coming a little bit late there from Paradise's remix. A few seconds earlier, that would have definitely stopped the tower at the first checkpoint temporarily. Oreo coming out with their own back Booyah bomb to try and flush out the left alley. Unfortunately, not able to find anyone with that, and two of their teammates do go down. Another one jumps back. Eevee pushing up into Crusader's core area with that bomb rush. He's going to try and camp those ledges, see if he can get some picks while they drop.
Currently, Eevee right now is going over to the left side. They're just striking over on the left side, and the remix takes them just like that. That was kind of, you know, one of the, like, weird remix kills. You know, you just, like, shoot and they're dead. You didn't even mean to shoot someone, you know, they're down.
It's an unintentional one, although... Yeah, it's an unintentional one, although I don't think that Oreo was completely blind to the fact that Eevee was there. I'm certain one of their teammates called it out. Shaders pushing up again, and Ali getting into the spawn. We can see the splash down on the top left. Oreo managing to pick a Carbon again. Surprised that they're not booyahing right away, although it is good that they didn't panic booyah there. That's something that I would have expected.
Yeah, panic booyahing is sometimes a good thing, and it sometimes helps you, but at other times, you know, it's not really the best thing. It looks like right now Oreo uses that bomb right there, throws it at their feet, which may just secure the knockout. 3, 2, 1. That was a vibe. So that means currently 2-0 instead of Crusaders. But that is not the end of the set. It is playoff 3, as I've said before. So we will get to see Rainmaker Starfish. So we'll see if this is a quick and snappy set, because it is Rainmaker. You know, you could have a pizza time match, or it could go to the whole overtime. You never know.
So in our matchups that we saw, it definitely looked like the Carbon was losing a lot of the matchups against the Tetras.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an issue with the strengths of the weapons? Of course, the Carbon doesn't have as much range as the Tetras, even though the Tetras doesn't have that much range to begin with. Or do you think it's just a matter of just Crustacean Crusaders doing a really good job in maneuvering 2v1 situations?
I think it could be, I think it could just be, kind of the weapons, you know? Tetra and Carbon, you know, together, whenever they fight each other. It's always going to be one or the other. Yeah, I mean, obviously it is. But, like, you know, Tetras, they got that quick rapid fire, and if you stay in that one, like, you know, whenever you're done rolling, you just, like, stay there in that stationary position. It's really accurate, if they're, like, right up close to you. So if you, like, just barely zoom in the Carbon, the kill time is pretty quick, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's quicker than the Carbon. So, you know, you could just snap like that, kill them, and then move on to your next target.
We'll have to see if Eevee's able to do a little bit more in this matchup, since I'm assuming he will be running Carbon again.
Yeah, Starfish is also a pretty good Carbon map because of all the ledges, you know. So basically, any map that has a ledge, it's a good roller map. So
So teams loading in Rainmaker Starfish main stage. You can
Yep.
see Ally sticking on Tetras, Oreo going with the Nautilus vote, so Crustacean Crusaders running no backline comp. And then we see on the side of Paradise, Enzap, Splash Neo, Vanilla Heavy, and of course Eevee on the Carbon.
Yeah,
So a
we see
lot of
right now
paint on
Eevee.
the side of Paradise.
Yeah, right now Eevee is over on the left side of Wing. They're trying to take rid of that Tetris right there. They were able to get some damage on it, but the Tetris was able to take them just like that. But because of the pressure, they had to fall. The Tetris did fall. Right now we're sitting at a 4v3. The Splash is currently responding. Roundy's pushing up, putting it down all the way to 49 in Paradise's pit. It's only a Tetris right now. That's actually going to be a wipe. So right now they could easily pop a Rainmaker and try and push it up because of the fact that you know if you have a lot of swim speed, you can basically get to like that straight area pretty quickly.
Yeah, but it looks like they're going to let it reset instead, which is not necessarily the it's not a bad idea necessarily. They didn't have mid under control at the time, so they chose to let it reset, and they're painting up. They're going to try and get paint down for that Carbon, charge their specials, and then push in with everything. You can see the Jet got popped on the side of Crustacean Crusaders. One down on each team. Now 2 down on the side of Crusader. There's 3 down. This is Paradise's chance. They're going to grab that Rainmaker. Delayed wipe right there with Ally respawning. She's going to have to try and force them back a little bit, but she's not going to be able to do much on her own.
Yeah, currently that was a really good. They like got a lot of picks, which is really what you want to have on Rainmaker because if they're dead, you can't really they can't really hurt you. So that was a really good. They were doing really good in getting put the picks right there, especially against Crustacean Crusaders because of how aggressive they are. But it looks like Oreo over here is just being an assassin, taking down everyone that they can, which is really what Knots are known for. They're really good at getting those kills whenever they need to.
One member of Paradise did manage to sneak into Crusader Street Vote to take out the Rainmaker before they could push it back a little bit. Oreo's going to be watching that left flank. He's over there trying to get around, but Oreo's not going to let them.
Yes, currently Oreo right now over on mid. They're just trying to get the layout of their lane and try and help out later with that paint, because you can't really push up if you don't have that much paint to support the Rainmaker. So, right now they don't have that much of a lead, Paradise over Crustacean Crusaders. So, it's really not that much to worry about, but at the same time, we are getting towards kind of the close end of the match. So, they want to start being, a bit more conservative, you could say, just like.
Yeah, Eevee's gonna pop out with that bomb rush right as soon as he gets about to try and keep the Crusaders back. Almost gets taken about that auto bomb right there. Here, Oreo is watching the top left by the lights area, which no longer has the lights, sadly. Inkjet is out on the side of Crusaders, gets a nice pick on Eevee there. Their main Slayer is down. Both Slayers down now on the side of Paradise, so now is the chance for Crustacean Crusaders to push it up, and they are pushing hard, already up to 22. Unfortunately, they do get taken out, but they do keep taking out Paradise, so they're going to keep on going. That is a full wipe. Looks like we might get a knockout here. I think we will.
That will be a knockout. I believe Brownie was able to take it down that knockout, which really just shows because for most of that, Paradise was able to get that lead and push it down to 47, and they were able to keep that lead. But then they got picked, and then just like that, they got knocked out because of it. So Crusader Crusaders was really good at the end. They're trying to push up and trying and being conservative of their specials, because whenever you're just using your specials one by one, it's not really doesn't really do you good.
Yeah, there was some very smart plays there by Paradise though. That push, especially where they got the lead to 47. They pushed into mid and they saved their specials. They kind of waited for Crustacean Crusaders to burn the few that they had before launching, and they were able to quickly execute the members and then push up and in.
Yeah, Paradise. Both teams did really well that match. Even though we did see 3 knockouts, Paradise was able to fight until they couldn't no more. So, they did not let down.